Hey everybody, Dom here. I just thought I'd give a little bit of an update video on what's going on with both, well, with a lot of stuff actually, with me as just personally, as well as with my personal channel and even the Dom-Ination channel that I mentioned in my last update video. It's been a while since I posted an update video. But if you're viewing this now and you haven't been able to watch it for some odd reason, if you follow that channel, you probably have. I will not be doing first impression videos on the on this channel, that on my personal channel, the Dominic Delora channel. There's nothing going to be. There's no first impressions going to be posted on there anymore. And I've started a new channel. Which I've called Dom-Ination, or at least I've talked about it in that video. I actually did start it up. But unfortunately I didn't tell anybody. I got some videos on there right now, and I did take a bit of a hiatus from it because I was juggling being full-time at work and was just juggling some things in my personal life as well, which I'd rather not get into. Yeah, so I actually got a bunch of stuff going on there. I'm going to be posting this video on both the Dominic Delora channel as well as the Dom-Ination channel to kind of just let viewers of both channels know what is going on. Well, I guess I should probably just get to the point. Right now, I'm at a new chapter in my life. I am in college. Yeah, I never thought I'd hear myself say those words. I am in college. Oh wait, what? No, you're not. You're still in your house. You BSer. You phony. You fake. Actually, no. It's called tech school, and I still live at home. So my room and board is taken care of, but you know, I still have to pay for tuition and all that stuff. But yeah, as far as what I'm going into college for, I'm going into interactive media. I'm going to, I don't know which emphasis I'm going to lean more towards, but yeah, it's kind of an exciting thing for my life. And because I go to school like 4 days a week, so I'm going to be swamped with work, and I'm probably not going to have as much time to make these videos as maybe I would have liked, but yeah. However, to be honest, I gotta admit, I have gotten lazy with the videos. I have gotten lazy with them, because I actually have, oh gosh, I have like a bunch. I have at least 12, maybe 15 videos, like with live action portions filmed, and I even have one that I had to use special effects for, and I even got the effects in that clip. And but I just never made the video because I just got a little lazy to getting around to it. Yeah, hopefully I will get to that soon. Now, as far as the people watching on the Dom-Ination channel, you may notice I promised a bunch of things in the first video. I promised a bunch of things. I promised things like tournaments and sword fighting and archery and stuff like that. As far as sword fighting goes, I am unable to find a sparring partner right now. Unfortunately, I am unable to find a sparring partner because the sparring partner I usually use, or the guy I usually spar with, I think he's starting to lose interest in sparring a little bit, which, it's kind of sad, but everybody's got to go their own way, and I totally respect that. Although it's not going to be the same because he's like the most fun to spar with. Everybody else is just like so. They're either not as sparful or not as skillful or they're just kind of boring to spar with. Because when this guy and I spar, we go at it. We're tons of fun. It's tons of fun to watch. But yeah. So as far as sparring videos, those are probably going to have to be held off for a long time. I don't know when I can actually do some. And then as far as reviews, I kind of thought about it a while, and I was looking at some of the reviews that I've done, and to be honest, I'm really not liking what I'm doing, because I feel like I am somewhat knowledgeable in the sword field, but not enough where I feel it's justifiable to give reviews of weapons. So I'm probably going to scrap a lot of them. And not only that, a lot of them are very like obscure weapons anyway. Like if it's a if it's a fairly well-known line of weapons, I'll probably talk about them, but like I kind of talk about them as if like people would actually be like looking at buying them and stuff like that. And to be honest, some of them one of them, like the German military saber I filmed while back. Yeah, if you're watching this on the Dom-Ination channel, I filmed a review for a German military saber a while back, and to be honest, I don't even know. Like I knew, like the guy who gave it to me, which I've given it back to the guy because, yeah, long story. The guy who originally gave it to me, he said he got it from like a pawn shop, and to be honest, I don't even know if he remembers which one it was from, so it's not like I could really track it, and even if I could, it's from a pawn shop, so it probably came from somebody else, and the somebody else probably doesn't know a whole lot about it, so yeah, there's a lot of room for error as far as like the quality of that sword, and especially if you're talking about it in a sense of, oh, where can I get this? Well, I don't really know. And then another one, I filmed this, and I actually have it all edited, everything's all good on it, and I might release it, I don't know if I will yet. I reviewed some like fiberglass fencing foils that I bought. I have a fiberglass fencing foil that I bought from the Bristol Renaissance Fair. That's really the only place that I know where you can get them. They might sell them at other Renaissance fairs, or like around the country or stuff. I wouldn't know because the Bristol one's the only one that I go to, and so I feel like there's not a whole lot of, variety with that too. Even the first weapon review that I did, what was it called again? The Death Full Tang Chaos Reapers. I don't Death Reaper Full Tang Chaos. Sorry, that's what it was. Okay, and even that one, like, who's gonna buy that? Really? Like, I don't know. I don't really know too many people who would buy that, but it is on. And not only that, it's not even. I haven't seen too many sites that still sell that model, so it's kind of outdated. So why even talk about it? But yeah, not only that, I just feel like I'm not qualified enough to talk about swords and stuff like that. I feel like more of my expertise is more geared towards like movies and games, and maybe even some stories and books. What am I doing? So yeah, I'm probably going to be putting more of a focus towards those. I might put up like little comedy snippets, and I even found some old videos which I might put up too. But other than that, I really got nothing to. I don't really have much to work with anymore. But for those of you who's still interested in this channel and you're actually wanting to see more content from me, I'll actually be a little generous, and I'll show you and I'll tell you what to expect as far as the videos that I have filmed. So it's not going to be as much of a surprise, but I'll just tell you. So as far as story view videos go, those I'm still going to be doing. I love doing the story view videos. As far as those go, I have a story view for Infamous. It is a PlayStation 3 exclusive kind of sandbox action game. Then there's a story view for Uncharted Drake's Fortune, which I really wish I got out earlier, because at the time of me filming this, Uncharted 4 has been out for a couple months. Yeah, a couple months already. So, and I really wish I would have gotten that out sooner to coincide with the release of Uncharted 4. And now I'm never going to get the chance to do it again because the Uncharted series is over. So that's a shame. Dang. But yeah, so as far as other story views, I did one for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. So yeah, that's it for story reviews. As far as movie reviews, I have one for, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Not gonna tell you not gonna tell you my views on it. You'll have to just wait for it to come out. I also have a movie review on. Oh God, what was it? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It was the Super Mario Brothers movie. Anybody who's a big Nintendo fan will know about that one. Again, not going to tell you my views on it. You'll just have to wait. And then the next one is kind of a weird. It's kind of a weird choice, but it's one that I felt that I could talk a lot about and offer my own views on. Was the Disney sequel to Peter Pan called Return to Neverland, and yeah, so those are the movie reviews. And then as far as weapon reviews, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to release them, but like I said, I did a fiberglass foil review. I actually feel pretty confident about that one. I also did a review for the for various toy lightsabers that I got, which is again a very odd choice for a weapon review, seeing as how they're toys and you're not, and when you're playing with them, you're kind of just swinging them around, going, ooh, I'm a Jedi, ooh, I'm a Jedi. You're just having fun. You're not actually trying to actually train with the stuff. You're just fooling around. And then the other one I got was I actually did a bow review on my Matthews. What was it? Matthews Mission Ballistic 2014 model. Yeah, it was. Well, then again, it's already outdated by 2 years. So, and not only that, I don't know bow terminology as well as I know sword terminology. Although I'd almost argue that I'm better with a bow than I am with a sword, but I know more about swords than I do about bows. But yeah, it's that one. Like I said, I almost feel uncomfortable releasing one without having as much knowledge in that field as I do in some of the other fields. So, and then another one is I did top 5. I did top 5s because top 10s are really hard for me to do. Whereas top 10s I can't find enough to fill 10 slots, so I did top 5, and it makes it a little bit harder for me because I can only choose 5. So that's a little fun. I did top 5 gaming heroes. I did top 5 video games to crucify me for having never played before. So that one will be a little fun. And then top 5 gaming genres. But yeah. So that's what to expect on the Dom-Ination channel. And then also for those who are watching this and are looking for that channel, I'll post a link in the description below. And then as far as videos that I actually do have on the Dom-Ination channel, which I haven't released yet, are what is it? I have a movie review for Star Wars Episode 1, classic one. Classic reviewer reviewing fodder. What else? There's one for then I have a review for my Cold Steel Training Waster Sword. It's a medieval training waster sword. To be honest, I don't feel like I gave it a fair review. Like I talked about all the flaws, but I feel like in the end I started trying to justify it so that I could end it positively. So I do kind of want to redo that one. Yeah. And then I also have an Ocarina song. Oh darn it! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I also did record 3 other Ocarina videos as well. I did the one on the channel right now is This Is My Father's World. It's more of like a kind of a Christian song, a Christian worship song. I personally love the song dearly. It's one of my favorite songs ever. And yeah, the other Ocarina songs that I recorded were what is it? The theme to the kind of obscure animated kids show Redwall, which was an adaptation of Brian Jacques' book series Redwall. Or at least three seasons were based off of three of the books. So like one season was per book. I think the first one was the original Redwall novel, and the second one was Matameo, and then the third one I want to say was Martin the Warrior. So I never read the Redwall series. I watched I know for sure that I watched the series as a kid, but I don't remember watching it as a kid. But I started rewatching it like I want to say a year ago. Yeah, for a kids show, it was actually kind of entertaining. But yeah, so that's so yeah. I did the theme for Redwall. I did the song "Starry Heavens" from the game Tales of Symphonia. I think this song was featured in the opening cutscene for, I know for sure, the Japanese version of Tales of Symphonia, but then they kept it for the Tales of Symphonia HD Chronicles, and because I don't know if they kept it for the English, the original Western release back in whenever it came out. I want to say 2004, but that doesn't sound right. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it was a fun song to play, and then the other song, and then the third song I recorded was "Colors of the Wind" from Disney's Pocahontas. Love that song. Everybody knows. I think a lot of people know it. But yeah, those are all the videos that I have recorded. I just have yet to release, and yeah. So if you I know there are at least some of you who want to see it, so I should at least be fair. And yeah, as far as planned videos for the future, I don't know if I can get to them to these plans all right away. I know I want to do sparring videos. I really do. The thing is, I just can't find the people or the time or even the locations to do it in. Because one of my favorite locations to do sparring in has now been like altered. Its purpose has been altered. It used to be like an abandoned little park, but then somebody started turning it into a disc golf course. But so yeah, not going back there. And then like the other places aren't very abandoned, so I feel like if we started doing sword fighting there, we'd get kicked off pretty easily and maybe even ticketed. So probably not a good idea. I mean, I suppose we could, and I don't know, and I suppose there's like my backyard. I guess we could, but it's not the best filming location and it's not the best terrain for it, so I don't feel like the matchups would be very fair. So yeah, what else? I also don't, and I also have some. I guess I could do archery videos. The only problem is the bow that I was mentioning before. It's a compound bow, and the thing is, I have everything like all sighted in, so pretty much all I need to do is just point and shoot. I mean, yeah, archery's more than point and shoot. You do have to, even with compound bow, you do have like wind to deal with in it. You have to deal with like how clear of a day it is. Like, can you see the little pin can you see your sight and whatnot? And for me, I just feel like bare bones archery would be better. So I'd have to wait to get like a recurve bow, and or a long bow, whichever one I decide to do. So I'm probably going to be setting off money for the future to do that. I'm going to start saving it up for that. And but yeah, I feel like so yeah, that's what's going on with me as far as that's as far as the Dom-Ination channel. I've toyed around with making a gaming exclusive channel. However, I think I'm going to hold off on that for a little while. And by gaming exclusive, basically the content would be playing games with friends, or even let's plays, or I don't know, stuff like that. More like the actual gameplay footage of it. But yeah, or I don't know. So I don't know if that would be like a good thing to put for like the personal channel that I use right now, or maybe even turning the channel that I use right now into a blog kind of thing. Maybe either explaining like some of my some views I got on upcoming things. Like I know there was a new Zelda game released, or not released, announced. It was like everybody, like, it was called Zelda Wii U for the longest time, but now like Nintendo's really showing it off now as called The Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild, and or Breath of the Wild, not The Breath of the Wild. I don't think it's a singular breath, but you know, whatever. I've kind of wanted to talk about my views on that for a little while, as well as projects like Kingdom Hearts 3. And but I feel like there's a good chunk of people doing that already. What's going to make my views interesting? I don't know. But yeah, so that's what's going on as far as the future of both my personal channel as well as Dom-Ination. I'm not going away. Don't worry about that. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me right now. And yeah. I guess I'll see you guys the next time I release a video. Alright? Take care, and I'll see you then.